What's up, Jefferson Multimedia? We are finishing the song story assignment. I wanted to make sure that you knew how this worked, and I'm hearing a lot of students say I cannot do this. Yes, you can. So, I'm going to take ideas from students, and I'm going to write a story from the ideas that you give me. It is really simple. It's going to have to be from a song that everyone knows. I don't have to Google the lyrics, but every person in the room will have a clue what it's about. I thought of one. Are you ready? Here it is. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. I've got the second verse right here. Do I need to read it to you? No. So if I'm going to write a one-page story, and one page is all we need, can I summarize this whole song and the story in 2 sentences? Yeah, the Grinch is a jerk. The Who's hate him. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to write a page where the Grinch tells us why he hates the Who so much. Can you make up one page about this? Yes, absolutely. So, what have they done to him? How did they annoy him? I'm going to make it rhyme like Dr. Seuss. Why? Because fun. What's the point of this assignment? Make it up. Play pretend. Make up a story. So I asked my first hour class, what's the backstory? Let's write a prequel to how the Grinch stole Christmas. The Who's should make fun of his green fur, his crooked teeth, and furry feet. I'm like, love it. They'll call him boring since he never talks to anyone. They'll brag that they have more money than he does because they have the cool little houses and he's living like up in a cave in the mountains, off the grid. Boring. And then, are they going to harass him? Yeah, they better. So what's up? They're going to throw snowballs at him? Beautiful. I love it. But I'm like, we need more. We really need the Who's to do him dirty, so he wants revenge. When you have anyone that owns a pet, mess with their pet and you're going to get it. So someone said, yeah, let's have him do something to his dog Max. We had Max caught by the Who dog catcher. They threw him in doggy jail. But the Who's know the Grinch hates Christmas, so instead of money, they require community service. For the Grinch to get Max back, the Grinch has to do what? The one thing he hates. He has to decorate Whoville for Christmas. So, why did he come back? Why did he rip all the decorations down? Because he didn't want to hang them up in the first place. And while he's setting up those decorations, are we going to have something nasty happen to him? Absolutely. He gets electrocuted while he's hanging the Christmas lights. Second hour gave me some bloody details. They're going to have a kid throw a snowball at him, hit him in the face, and knock him off the ladder? While he's hanging those Christmas lights, right? He's going to grab the wire to keep from falling, and zap! His head is on fire. Cool. So, I'm going to rhyme this like Dr. Seuss. I'm doing the cheesy voice. I'm taking your ideas, and we're making a story out of it. What does the story sound like? Here it comes. I hate those Who's. It's not new news. I've hated them for years. So come close, friend, and hear the tale that really grinds my gears. My dear dog Max was out one day, my darling little pup. But when to Whoville Max did trot, their dog catcher snatched him up. They crumped him in a little cage, and then they said to me, to get my darling Max back home, I'd have to pay their fee. Gold alone was not their aim, it was something more unkind. Humiliating the Grinch and me was what they had in mind. Community service, they agreed, with smiling, ugly faces. I'd have to decorate their towns and make them Christmas places. They knew I hate that holiday, they did it just to spite me. They threw snowballs and mocked and jeered with insults to indict me. They put me down for my green fur and all my crooked teeth. It's such a shame they couldn't see the real me underneath. For all their cheer, they're cruel, I fear. They fill my heart with dread. One bitter tot, he laughed and hurled an ice ball at my head. I lost my footing, slipped and fell, but then I grabbed the wire to keep myself somewhat aloft, and soon I was on fire. Zap! The only sound I heard, and soon I was ablaze, just like a Christmas candle. The whole town was amazed. Those thoughtless whoos, how infantile, to laugh and hoot in shame. It would have been more kind, I think, to extinguish all my flames. I rolled my body in the snow, my green fur ceased to burn, and soon thereafter I would plot my brutal, cruel return. I gathered up my dear dog Max, and up the cliff we strode. We finally returned to our lofty, high abode. So when their Christmas comes this year, it won't be filled with joy. I'll creep back in the dead of night, steal every children's toy. I'll snatch their food and then their lights and every decoration. I'll steal their Merry Christmas and leave only desolation. Their holiday will soon be dead. I'll give them such a pinch. They should have learned much sooner. You should never cross the Grinch. Is it big, loud, cheesy, nerdy? Absolutely. But guess what I wrote it from? Your ideas. Can you think of ideas to write about? Yes. Can you take those ideas and turn them into a one-page story? Yes. So, like I said a couple days ago, if you can't think of a specific song, think of a type of song you might like. Google love songs. Pick one you like. Write a story from that perspective, like that song's happening to you. Google cheating songs. Google girl power songs. Google songs about social topics that we care about. Discrimination, hatred, the stuff that drives us crazy. Can we write from that perspective? Yes, we can. And that's what the assignment's all about. Just make sure you do it, because I see a lot of us with our heads down. Do the stuff. The teacher shouldn't be the only one writing. You can do this too. And you can be a nerd like me. I know you're jealous. Gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.